How's your 2022 season for the Open?
So far, so good. We're starting off exactly how I'd like.
How's it like compared to last year's Open season or previous seasons?
Yeah, you know, my big goal was beating myself last year in the Open, which was 4th place. And again, obviously there's a bigger picture, but you know, I'm just excited to be able to see that progress over a year.
What was it like when you found out that you pretty much won the Open?
It was incredible. It was humbling to be in the sport since I was 12 years old, and to I vividly remember doing the females weights whenever I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. I was always comparing to if I beat Julie Fouché in a workout, I was really excited. And now to be in a position where, you know, I unofficially won the men's division, it's an unreal feeling to be able to strive to be in that position for so many years. I'm really soaking it in.
I like those positions a lot. I just want to see the power come through the legs. Showing you right now, I'm seeing your upper body's pumped. I want to see the legs get working, you know, I want to see them get pumped, okay? So let's do one more. Okay, so we just did a power clean wave with the group. I was just spending some time with Sid. The big thing that we're trying to focus on is activating or using the legs more on the power clean portion, okay? So the big cue there, what we're working on is staying over the barbell longer. The great thing barbell longer, and that seemed to get some good feedback there. So if you caught that, great. If you got any comments or suggestions, please put a comment down below. I'd love to create a conversation below about it.
We're looking at what's coming up in quarterfinals, and we're thinking about some different things. So when they give us a rack, we know that they hit 4 reps as a max for our quarterfinals last year. We know before that, leading up to the games, they did that max as well as a front squat. Assuming they might hit a back squat in here, but we're probably going to be going more for something like a thruster, an overhead squat, maybe even a jerk from the rack. So right now we're going through, worked up to a heavy thruster, and then we're doing some EMOM work at a percentage of that thruster.
What was this year's Open like compared to last year's Open here at Nashville?
I actually felt like it was a lot more fun than last year's Open. We have a little bit more of a feeling out of the crew. A lot of people know each other a little bit more. We had an understanding of how we were going to go through things each day, a little bit more of a plan, and felt like the crew really had some good energy going through here. We just used it as a nice little training block as we go into our quarterfinal and semifinal prep.
Any big surprises, any big takeaways that you learned from this Open?
No real big takeaways. I definitely think one of the things is that Tia, we kind of expected to actually be slower to come back from being at bobsled season than she was, but she definitely came in, hit the ground running. And it's really nice to see her fitness still at that high level to take it into quarterfinals and semis. So that would be one of the biggest things that I took away from that. A lot of the other athletes, they kind of hit where we expected. Brooke showed out. It definitely showed that her recovery is where it needs to be, and so that's what we're really excited looking for quarterfinals and semis.
Tell me, are they sleeping on me? to the early bird, gon' get the worm. Feel like I'm stuck in line, waiting my turn. All of the L's I took are lessons I learned. Success, it gotta be earned. Tell me why they sleeping on me. On me. Tell me why they sleeping on me. On me. Tell me why they sleeping on me. On me. Tell me why they sleeping on me. On me. Tell me why they. Find me in the middle of the map, right in the center. I'm a saint right now, but we all born sinners. Take a couple L's if you wanna be a winner. When I think about the beat, it's synonymous with dinner. I've been eating too long, still starving. Don't see like I got my own garden.
And how's that last workout?
Well, it was hard. It was like my legs were in fire, like literally on fire. It was fun too. I like pistols, so yeah, it was a fun workout, but a hard one because of the bike and then the burpee box mover. Yeah, I think that was the hardest part.
What'd you learn from that workout if you were to do it again?
Excuse me?
What'd you learn from that workout if you were to do that workout again?
I think go more fast on the second round, like be more like consistent in the pistols, and then like go into the bike and make a hard effort like to finish it.
Where, you know, I was focusing on hitting the bike really hard or hitting the burpees at a faster pace rather than doing a typical step up, which is a lot more of a consistent pace. Moving the dumbbell nice and efficiently, that was definitely a really great piece where you had intensity and you could inject a lot more intensity than something that was a lot more longer and grueling. It also was a piece where you could really work on fixing certain things that you might need, or like, you know, the cadence of your pistols, or going from burpee box jump overs to pistols, and really working that lactic acid build up out of your legs. But you know, it also was a great workout where you really could focus on each movement, but it was short enough where you could just kind of go and just see how long you held on as well. So a lot of learning curves, a lot of strategic and also pieces where you could really try and find what worked and what didn't. And so I learned a lot from that, and I think that was a very classic workout where, you know, that was serious training, and you know, I got a lot out of it.
On me, tell me why they sleeping on me, on me.